Ooh, oh, oh, oh. William S. Godbee raised his voice, a faithful saint who made his choice. He said, let business breathe and grow. The prophet's hand should guide, not own. For daring to dream of economic liberty, he faced the charge of heresy. Thomas and Fanny Stenhouse stood, served as missionaries doing good. From Europe's fields they preached with grace, till they questioned Young's rule and Zion's place. They pled, let church and state be two, no prophet's hand in public rule. For standing by the Constitution's plea, they lost their home, their name, their dignity.
Then Eliza Young took her stand, denounced the bonds of a polygamous land. For speaking plain before D.C., they struck her name from history.
Yet her voice helped turn the key, and a few years later the church ended polygamy. They spoke inside the fold, not out. They loved their faith enough to doubt, but truth was branded heresy, and honest hearts made history.
They say seek truth, it's heaven's call, but don't you question church law at all. Search for light, but not too long, not even when the church is wrong. Tell the truth and you will see, the church will set you free. Not sure that's what John intended, but that's certainly how it's been amended. So tell the truth and you will see, the church will set you free.
Fawn Brodie opened Joseph's past, told a story plain at last. Through letters, lore, and history's pen, she found what's now confirmed again. They called her faithless, cast her away, but time has echoed what she'd say. Sonya Johnson stood for right, equal worth in heaven's light. She marched for women's liberties cause, and challenged men to change the laws. Her courage cost her church and kin, but history leans where she had been. The September 6th took their stand, with books and truth in heart and hand. They asked hard questions, pled for grace, but their critiques had no place. Yet what they wrote, the church now quotes. Their banished words have become footnotes. They love their faith, but love truth more. They knocked and found a closing door. The same refrain from century past, speak too soon and you won't last. Yet still the brave in every hour keep daring to speak truth to power.
If they see truth, it's heaven's call, but don't you question church law at all. Search for light, but not too long, not even when the church is wrong. Tell the truth and you will see, the church will set you free. Not sure that's what John intended, but that's certainly how it's been amended. So tell the truth and you will see, the church will set you free.
Mormon Stories took the mic, a space for hearts and questions alike, where saints could speak of faith and doubt and find the grace to talk it out. But John soon learned the church's stance, there's simply no room for tolerance. His effort, born of empathy, was met instead with scrutiny. Ordain Women raised a sign, said priesthood power should align. They knelt in faith, not to defy, but asked for equal voice and I. Their leader faced excommunications, wait for daring to ask. She sealed her fate. Her faith was real, her cause sincere, but the cost of truth was all too clear. Bishop Sam Young pled,
Protect the youth,
was all he said. No closed door talks, no private fear, just safety for the kids held dear. But they cast him out, then changed the rule. Truth made him exile, but not a fool. Nemo the Mormon took the stand, a camera, mic, and steady hand. He asked with common honesty, what does truth cost? His church membership was his fee. His cause was simple transparency, and still they tried him and set him free. fall for daring creed. Each age repeats the old decree: speak your mind and cease to be.
They say see truth, it's heaven's call, but don't you question church law at all. Search for light, but not too long, not even when the church is wrong. Tell the truth and you will see, the church will set you free. Not sure that's what John intended, but that's certainly how it's been amended. So tell the truth and you will see, the church will set you free.
From Zion's press to podcast feeds, the pattern blooms in modern weeds. Each generation pays the fee for truth the church can't yet agree. But time will turn as time decrees. The truth will out and the truth still free.